Good morning. It's Sunday morning, the 31st of August. We're just leaving Tromsø. We've been here for quite a while. I think about 3 weeks or so in total. After Svalbard, we just needed some time. We also looked forward to have some time, just the two of us, like with the regular crew. We had a visit from our son and his girlfriend Alina, and that was a very nice week we had. And then the weather turned bad, there was quite some rain, and after Svalbard, Catherine just wanted to have her freedom back, because in Svalbard she couldn't leave the boat when she wanted. Firstly because we anchored all the time almost, and secondly because it wasn't possible to go alone without a gun. So back here in Tromsø she went for quite a few long and nice hikes, as she told. I chose not to join her. I did a few boat jobs. I had to fix the heater, I had to change a battery charger. So it was, after all, a good break. Also, when the weather was so bad, we sneaked out. We went on a small tour. We took the plane to Kirkenes, near the Russian border, and we hopped on the Hurtigruten ferry and sailed down the Finnmark coast back to Tromsø. That was a nice adventure, a really nice break in between. But now we are back on Polaris, we're out, we're ready to go. I think we have a good week, not too much wind, it's quite calm outside. That's good to go around the island of Senja. Something we wanted to do for a long time. We had it on our bucket list for a long time, and I think now is finally the time, as a last long trip of this season, to go around Senja. And we start today with a nice piece of cake.
I picked up some blueberries during my hike, and I did a nice blueberry crumble cake. So that's what we enjoy now.
Yummy, that looks nice. Or det ser godt ut in Norwegian.
Holding on to the hand of self-destruction. I'm back to a place that I left a long time ago.
I'm be proud of it.
Still inside.
This is really nice.
This cigarette.
It's got a nice sweetness, but also a bit sour, just as I like it. Beautiful.
What do you do when you just pick up my guitar and up a guitar and too much on your plate when you need to escape. Every little thing will be better when I find a way. Whoa, Lord, Lord.
More and more often is that we have fishing buoys with an AIS emitter on. So these are all fishing buoys that are out here. So not boats actually. They are stationary. That's why also you see they are not moving. And going on barentswatch.no and then Fiskeinfo in there, we see that's us here. And these are these three buoys I see on the AIS, and we see here how the nets are out. So they are going out into the Sund, and we try to avoid them. If you tip on that one that shows this net, for example, that first one has been in place in 6 hours and is certainly still active, so we want to make a detour around it. So that's why I changed the course. We will go around them just to be safe. Out there, they can see it. That's that boy, one of them. Over there is the island of Sommerøy. There actually it is, and here we have a big Coast Guard vessel. And our anchorage is behind this ridge here. So we go through there. There's a passage down there. That's where we're heading, that's where we're going through. It's going to be shallow, a shallow small channel. We go around and then into that bay and sea, or into, yeah. We're on the final approach in the anchorage of tonight. It looks like a nice one, a nice sandy beach, and with no wind it's fine here. I think it's rather exposed to anything north and west, but from the south it's fine, and from east also, and west I would say as well. And we have no wind tonight, so it should be okay in here. Looking forward to a calm, beautiful anchorage.
Ja, yes. Und dann kriegen wir führen und zurück. Und den Rücken mobilisieren. Was ist denn für Wetter in London? Ah.
Good morning, it's Monday the 1st of September, and we're experiencing a first slightly foggy autumn morning here. We had quite a calm night in our anchorage, which was nice. We just left Giska and we're on the way to Fjord, which is a very nice place in Senja. We hope to go and anchor there between some lovely islands. When we lifted the anchor, I think just in the last second or so, we blew a fuse for the anchor windlass, so it's not working at the moment. I found out what it is quite quickly, because we already had that. Those who watch our videos, you will remember that situation back in Scotland. So the fault was quickly identified. I just need to get the time as soon as we're out of this area here, which is a bit shallow and has some rocks. As soon as we're in a more open area, I need to switch off all the 12 volts, change that fuse, so that we can use our anchor windlass again when we're going into the anchorage. Senja hits us the moment we reach its outer coast. Steep peaks rise straight out of the sea, shaped by ice and time. As we sail along, the landscape keeps changing. Sharp ridges, deep fjords and small anchorages hidden between rock and swell. It feels exposed and powerful, constantly reminding us to stay alert. This isn't a gentle coastline, but that's exactly what draws us in. Wild, dramatic and impossible to forget.
What make you notice me, and now you're here, sunlight on the ripples, somehow you noticed me.
Jetzt ist sie gespannt.
We always dig in our anchor to make sure it holds. We usually reverse slowly until the anchor chain is tight, and then we gradually increase the engine revs to about 2,300 RPM. Here, Catherine observed the holding by taking a transit between a rock ashore and the orange buoy. If they stay in line, the anchor holds.
Ja.
If the transit line moves along the rocks, the anchor drags.
Now you're here, sunlight on the ripples, somehow you noticed me.
So, we're at 8 meters. We have 40 meters of chain out.
Ja.
Just set the anchor alarm, so we should be fine.
And how many racks did you dig in there?
Oh, I dug in as always with 2,300. We didn't move. It's a sand bottom, and there's a clear sand bottom, so I don't see a big problem here. It should be fine here. I think we have good holding, and it's a lovely place. Morning, it's Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock. We have just left our anchorage here where we spent the night. It was nice. There was a little bit more wind than we expected, so I had quite a short circle in the anchor alarm. It went off twice. The anchor didn't drag, it was just a bit of an unquiet night. Anyway, today is only a short trip. We're going over to Hamn. This is about only 3 nautical miles just across the fjord over here. There is a harbour, a small harbour, and there is a hotel with a spa, so we hope we can use that tonight. Overnight it's gonna, I think, rain a little bit more and it's gonna be a bit more windy, so we prefer to be in a comfy place, and see, tomorrow it should be fine again. Hamn in Senja began as a fishing station on this exposed coastline, where life followed the rhythm of the sea. For generations, fishermen worked the rich offshore waters, especially during the seasonal cod fisheries. The harbour was busy and practical, everything centred on the catch. As fishing declined, Hamn gradually shifted towards tourism. Then, in 2005, a major fire destroyed much of the site. It was rebuilt by a local family and re-established as a hotel and holiday village while keeping its connection to the past. Today, the harbour has a dual role. In summer, it fills with visitors and leisure boats exploring Senja's outer coast. In winter, during the fisheries, working boats return, and Hamn once again served as a base for fishing. The mountains and open sea remain unchanged, linking its present to its past. It's time to go on a walk, Catherine said, and I will join her today. We're in Hamn, and the weather is nice. There's a slight breeze, it's warm and dry, and according to Catherine, how long are we going, Catherine? 2 hours, let's see.
Definitive door. The season is over.
Yes.
So by ourselves.
Autumn has started. What do you think it is, Catherine? A chanterelle?
A chanterelle, I don't know the name.
Chanterelle, yeah.
In English. Is
No.
it?
Are you asking artificial intelligence?
No, I ask my friend Carlo in Switzerland. I think it's more intelligent than Perplexity.
Oh. A selfie film. Yes, it's going down. There's no step further back. No. Well, that's rather nice here. A little lake. Should have taken our swimming suits, but we didn't. Anyway, it's up to the mountain. That one up here, not. Beautiful. It's full of these small lakes, ponds, and it's just wild nature. There's Catherine. She's coming back from a short mushroom expedition. Looks like she got some small stuff, small fry. And you saw it from 50 meters distance, right? Yes. Did you? It's that big.
It's huge.
Let's have a look.
To cut it, no, it's really.
Don't cut the rock.
No. Look at this beauty.
This looks beautiful.
It really
Indeed.
does. It really does. So, oops, there's something.
It's a pity we have booked a table in the restaurant tonight, huh?
Oh, we can eat it tomorrow. That's really nice.
Okay, that's shrooming done for today.
Yes.
It is quite steep here. I think I call it a day.
Yeah, we're nearly there, and it's fine.
There's talk of a rope to hold yourself through the rocks. That's nothing for me. It is scary enough here. That's to the amusement of all the spectators. Me wetting my pants, coming down here. Oh man, how did I get up here? Crazy shit.
Well done. There's still a bit to go.
I think that was the worst part.
No, you should turn around. I think it was great, and you are much fitter than I expected. That's the annoying part. No, you did very well. No, it was just a nice afternoon hike.
Yeah, well, it was quite hard.
At the end,
The top was mentally hard, mentally too hard. But the rest was okay. Oh, it was fine.
It's a nice hike, yes.
Yeah, beautiful. Don't miss the next episode. Join us as we cross Fjord to Andenes, explain why we take Polaris beyond Norway's 12 nautical mile limit, pictures as evidence of our positions for the customs office so that we can prove that we've been out there, sail through prime whale waters. Have you seen anything, Catherine? And continue our discovery of the Western Islands.